but some kids just need love. They'll put in work for like no cheddar. Looking up to them dope boys, they got bands like Coachella. Yeah, just remember, I might have your girl for dinner. I'm the man year round, January to December.
She take me out of my place, but I stay in my zone. Look me right in my face, she can see through my soul. I said, don't think about it. I said, don't think about it. She take me out of my place, but I stay in my zone. Look me right in my face, she can see through my soul. I said, don't think about it. I said, don't think about it. She take me out of my place, but I stay in my zone. Look me right in my face, she can see through my soul. I said, don't think about it. I said, don't think about it. She take me out of my place, but I stay in my zone. Look me right in my face, she can see through my soul. I said, don't think about it. I said, don't think about it.
Your reflection in my wine glass. That's when I look away. Can't stand and think about losing your fine ass. How the fuck I let you slip away? Life for the party, but I'm dead inside. Kill my vibes, it was genocide. Hard to act like I've been alive. I'm trying to find where I identify. One time for the girl that got away. 2 times for the bub I'm about to spray. 3 times for the power that I pray to. Are you up there? Can you hear me? I know I fucked up. It's clear, see. I'm 22, but I don't act like it clearly. And all this shit is a mirage. I'm just rapping for a cause. The life, the fame, the lights, the game. We break the laws, don't like to change. Wanna win you back, but I hate to lose. I know that you're the one, but it's hard to choose. Too much whiskey in my red cup. Remember first day you wouldn't give it up. We had only scratched the surface, but I knew that you were worth it. Yeah, yeah, so I was patient. I bragged to my niggas, Joe Namath. I'm still with the niggas that I came with, but everything changed once the fame hit. Make it up, take you down, have a shot, I bought a round, play my songs, you like the sound. It's going down, it's going down. Let's drink coffee, watch passerbys, and prove to you I'm not the average guy. It's just my flaws that they magnify, and when it's real, you don't have to try. I wish there was another way. Tomorrow is another day. Drugs take the pain away. Sometimes I wanna run away. I wish there was another way. Tomorrow is another day. Drugs take the pain away. Sometimes I wanna run away.
See, I don't know you at all, but I'm bout it. If you bout it, don't give a fuck if you're involved, cause I'm bout it. If you bout it, yeah. Don't act like you are doing a favor, but honestly, I swear you're my savior, girl. And I don't know if I'll see you later, so I'm bout it. might need a minute. I've been dying to kick it, so just come with if you with it. And this game that we're playing, you want me but won't say it. If I told you I'm leaving, you would be so devastated. Oh, and I don't want no bullshit excuse, like you ain't got no time for me, as if that shit was true. Just tell me how it is, how you want it. If you're down, want a summit, I got plans and you're one of them. Not trying to pretend. See, I don't know you at all, but I'm bout it. If you bout it, don't give a fuck if you're involved, cause I'm bout it. If you bout it, yeah. Don't act like you are doing a favor, but honestly I swear you're my savior, girl. And I don't know if I'll see you later, so I'm bout it. If you bout it, yeah.
Hold up, did you really think I'm bad it? Say she wanna leave, but it's way too crowded. But I'll vibe with you, I'm playing games, I ain't trying to lose. And if I take you back, I'ma kiss your neck. I could be your now, I could be your next. I could be the one to relieve your stress. When we talk about sex, she unzip that dress. Bless, maybe one day I could take it. Give it to me, cause I'm tired of waiting. I'm like the latest, #1 play on your playlist. Don't trip if these other girls play it. And I don't like to fight, you're the type that I'd like to wife. Guy feeling like life is nice, at the movies eating Mike and Ike's. And if the price is right, then I guess I'm bout it.
See, I don't know you at all, but I'm bout it. If you bout it, don't give a fuck if you're involved, cause I'm bout it. If you bout it, yeah. Don't act like you are doing a favor, but honestly I swear you're my savior, girl. And I don't know if I'll see you later, so I'm bout it. If you bout it, yeah.
Champagne for breakfast, first things first, never put you second. Girl, don't be stressing, I forgot to mention I'm bad about it, don't be offended. I fucks with you cause you're down to earth. Got an ounce of perp if you're down to burn. You got a plan and you're still in school, or you got a man but that shit is cool, right? And if you like, you can stay for the night. Don't stay for the love, don't stay for the life. Know my name, then say it to me twice. Let me hear that shit, let me see that shit. You could be the one if you wanted to, or you got games, you could keep that shit. Girl, come and let me know what you wanna do.
Be who you wanna be. I will not blame you. Do what you wanna do. Don't wanna play you. If you would come with me, then I would take you anywhere you want to go. Yeah. Even if you're looking for the one, and I couldn't be him, you'd be sure to see in that I won't just go and take home anyone. I'm about you, girl. See, I don't know you at all, but I'm bout it. If you bout it, don't give a fuck if you're involved, cause I'm bout it. If you bout it, yeah. Don't act like you are doing a favor, but honestly I swear you're my savior, girl. And I don't know if I'll see you later, so I'm bout it. If you bout it, yeah.
Niggas must have forgot their alphabet. Let me explain. Here it goes. A is for ambition. Be what I wanna be. See past the situation that's in front of me. Doubters and enemies. F we say fuck them. The irony is they inspire me to love them. G is past go when ignite the cash flow. When H is put your heart in whatever's your last hope. I inspire but two light the fire. So we be the streets #1 supplier. And J is for them Jordans for my niggas when I make it. Give me 2 of those strange no name kicks. Earth, wind, and fire type elemental beast that resembles me, and it accounts for elemental P. You the track up like, are you impressed? Get your bread, kid, but never let it go to your head. That's S for success, to be the best. And T is teach back what you learn, that's next. Cause you got the power, V for voluntary action. W is right out to life with a passion. X is expect to fail, why cease to dream? Even when you ain't catching them Z's, and that's the alphabet.
For so long, been surviving for so long. I know that good things will come. I've been trying for so long, been surviving for so long. I know that good things will come.
think they starting to follow me. So A is to attempt to be the change you wanna see, and D is to be different. But tell us what you mean. Like, are you one of them good guys, or you one of us fiends? Either way, you gotta eat. Elevate your mind, right? Cause F is for the fine life, and that's how you define life. But I say, G is get back to your home, and H is help the people that done help to along. Oh yeah, fuck it, we gon' back to F, cause that's for freedom. G is keep your good thoughts, cause buddy, you gon' need them. And H is if your hood stars, buddy, you gon' feed them. Cause it's bad enough when niggas get the check and get to leaving. J is for them jump offs, we wanted as kids. Looking through the glass, seeing the life we wanna live in. M is more money, more problems, and N-O is no P's, and that's pessimistic profits. Q, quit thinking, and R, you still with me, and S is stress less, and T is to infinity. U is that it's all about you, and that's why a nigga fucked around and left out I. VW is very wise, and X is this exam, but why lie? You got zip if you ain't got fam, and that's the alphabet.
For so long, been surviving for so long. I know that good things will come. I've been trying for so long, been surviving for so long. I know that good things will come. They will come. Trying for so long, been surviving for so long. They will come. Trying for so long, been surviving for so long. They will come. Trying for so long, been surviving for so long. I know that good things will come. They will come.
If my songs go pop, 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 what makes you think I'm not okay with that? I took my backpack off, ready to change the game and run the track.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Phoenix League Season 4 Grand Finals. I'm Retro, joined today by Penguin.
What's up, guys?
And this is the most anticipated game in them all. This is, of course, is the finals, the best of 3 to crown your champions. And we are starting on Vertigo, Tican on the T side, and with an explosive B play pushing out now. It is going to be the immediately Dink and Paul. He's going to be converting first. We saw Tican take it home after a very interesting semi-finals. Went all the way, the best of 3, all 3 games at that, and they're looking to shut today. But Phantom Ignite, they're looking on fire right now, and his roster have some very good talent here, so it'll be a very interesting matchup.
Yeah, it's right indeed. Phantom's Ignite showed a good showing against Hooligan in the semis, and now they're looking to do the same in the finals on their map choice. But Tican start the game off very strong, finishing the round with all 5 members alive. And that's a good showing for them going into the rest of this game, considering they are on the pick of Phantoms. Picking up the first round on Vertigo is a very strong start for them.
Very strong start, and also I'm not sure if you noticed, but 2 of the players, in fact, didn't take any damage from the pistol round rather. So they're going to be able to buy up full armor for the price of 350. And yet again, Tican, they're trying to that explosive B play, and it's going to work out. Paul, he's going to find first blood as Rogue's body drops on the B site. Alex as well, but look at this flank coming in. He's going to be able to find 1, nearly a second. Kratix is on 6, but he's unable to find anything else as it is now Phantoms left in a 2-on-4 retake. The 5-7 and the Deagle, both players with the armor. They did decide to force buy in this round, and it's something that they have to be very, very careful of now, as it's going to be the smoke that goes high. But Alex is quick to trade into Lucy, finds 1, but it's not enough. Phantoms Ignite, they drop their second round, and they're forced onto an eco here.
Yeah, that could have been very promising with Arts on the lurk there through the smoke. He just doesn't manage to find anything with the Desert Eagle, and that'll be Tican picking up their second.
Look at the varying pistols from the Phantoms Ignite side. It's the Deagle, 2 USPs and 2 P250s to try and at least try and level things out, and A stack might actually come in handy here. Tican, instead of going for that B play we've seen for the first 2 rounds, they're taking it slow towards A and Lucy. If he stands up here, he might just be able to find Star. He will, and he's executed. Drops, head taken off his shoulders, and Phantoms, they found themselves with a man up here. Admittedly, they are on the pistols, but it's still very much possible. Now, edging in, AK has been retrieved, but at the cost of a life, so Tican, they need to be very careful with this one.
Yeah, they might choose to elect to go back to the B site where they found their first 2 rounds, and they might try their luck on a third. Only Rogi of the USP seem to be backed up by Arts, but yeah, Tican Esports, they're running in now. Mac 10's out. They've overwhelmed the site. Rogi only manages to find 1. That should be Tican Esports just taking the site and taking the round.
Lovely shot from Tican. I'm not sure if we caught that, but it was a lovely little jiggle peek into the headshot, and it's all left on Lucy, but Lucy no more. That's going to be the Mac 10 on Kratix yet again. He's been performing very well already. I've said his name a lot, especially in that semi-final as well. He performed, and Phantoms is going to be a buy for them. An AWP invested for both sides, and a Krieg, in fact, on the Tican side as well. Obviously with a not so recent nerf, but it was a nerf that happened in the last couple of months with its fire rate being heavily decreased. I'm wondering if they can make it work here. A lovely smoke from Phantom's Ignite. Try and get ramp control, but they're not going to use that smoke to their advantage. They just sit back. They know they have to play passive, play on the sites. They want to try and secure themselves around, and that's what they're trying to do. But Tican so far seems to be rolling through the defense of Phantoms. Whatever they've thrown at them, they just can't handle. Very slow start for both sides, and no real aggression shown for either of them. The utility is wearing thin on the Phantom side. Obviously not the best of buys, considering this is only round 4, but it might be first blood. Janku just scrapes with his life. 44 health, but that nade might be able to finish him. No, it will not, but Star, he's able to find the headshot clean onto Roker, and Phantom's Ignite. They've only got 2 left on this A site, and Tican, they seem to be hunting for these last players.
Yeah, it's another player who performed well in the semis, Star player, true to his name. He finds another headshot there, an opening for Tican. Crap, doing more damage onto Luzi, now 1 HP. Stuck in the connector.
Coming. Sorry, go on.
Sorry, no. Alex, Dan, all chipping in with 1 apiece. Luzi, unable to do anything with that 1 HP that he's got. That's Phantoms with a save.
I was going to say, it was becoming thinner and thinner. Before the bomb was even planted, their chances just kept on just being reduced by just the aim and the accuracy by Tican. As you mentioned, Luzi scrapes with a singular health point left. Someone could sneeze on him and he'll die right now, and that was before the bomb was even planted, and Tican save right now. A very interesting one there. All ganged up towards the alleyway of the A bomb site. Of course they will survive, but it is going to be 2 guns save for the Phantom side, which could actually be detrimental to the Tican side now that they do have a little bit of money to back themselves. But I think, yeah, that's what they're going to go for. The half buy, keep some money, make sure they have enough money for the next round, but see if they can do any damage now.
Luzi and Arx, very capable players with these M4s. It's all on them. Rogi falls to Paul early on. That's not a good look for Phantom so far in this game. 4 rounds down, already a player down in this round. It's not looking good. So replying in the chat, the winner gets £80 of the total £100 prize pool.
There you go. Flash coming in from Star. Is he able to convert? No. Both players slip away, but Luzi is going to drop the gun over to Janku with a pistol as well, as he's dropped to 19 health points, and this B site is being tested. As it is going to be Dan who's quick to find 1, but Roka, he's hunting patiently with a headshot as well. That's Paul that drops. It's a 2-on-3. Phantoms are in a man up, and again the tag up Dan. He's down to 13. He's going to make things work on the back of the site. He's able to find 1. To reload behind the box, but Start, he's going to be able to find 1, but at the cost of his teammate, and a lovely headshot there. Janku, he falls as well. And just when he thought Phantoms would find their first, Tican steal it again. 5-0 the scoreline.
Yeah, Star player there. Just in the 1 versus 2, although it was against the pistols, just showing his worth for the team, just winning out the clutch. That crisp headshot in the end. But Phantom's Esports, 2 AWPs now. Phantom's Ignite.
Janku with a lovely opener. That's something that they needed. They just kept playing that passive play and they went aggressive one round and it works. Look at that. 3 on 5 immediately. Tican, not a single health point done. And Phantoms Ignite, they find themselves 2 men up and Tican must be scratching their heads. What do they do? That was a blink of an eye and they lost 2 players and nearly even a third. Alex scrapes with only taking 1 shot, but it could have been a different story. Now they group towards this B bomb site. They need to take something together and that's what they do. The flashes come in, but it does buy time for a rotate to happen. That is in the form of Rogi with the AWP as well.
It's like Phantom just throwing some defensive smokes on the A bomb site, trying to keep Tican at bay. Looking for their first round on the board as Phantoms Ignite. Tican looking to deny them that. Dan in mid just throwing some nades, making some noise. Down the window gets one onto Rogi, gets taken down by Lucy in the trade.
Meanwhile, look at this B push. It was close. It was very close indeed. Nearly scrapes Paul. He's able to find 1. It's a 1 on 4 for him. But he's not able to work anything more than 1. Phantoms Ignite find their first.
Yeah, it was off the back of that push early on with Lucy and Janku finding 1 apiece on the A ramp. And those double AWPs looking good for Phantoms, showing their worth. Tican looking to speed things up on towards the B bomb site. Just like their pistol round, very fast. Art taking the first contact, finds 1, taken down by Alex in the trade. Now it's Rogi. The AWP high ground finds 1. Lucy with 2 crisp shots there. Now it's all down to Dan.
1 on 4. Now in a 1 on 3 situation. He does find the first one to Rogi. He's able to find the second as well and he pulls away. He's able to reload. The quick switch as well comes in. And look at this. They've opted for the double AWP. Well, Dan be able to find anything. Lucy down to 8, but he's unable to find anything more. Janku, he's able to clean up, but that was very, very close. Phantoms Ignite, they find their second, but at the cost of 3 rifles. Tican, they are losing rounds, but they're doing the damage that they need to do. It's just that the bomb plant is the bit they're struggling with, but they're going to change of pace, a change of medium as well, as they fall onto the pistols now in an eco.
Yeah, very fast towards the A ramp. Roka fully blind, only manages to find 1. Rogi with 2. Just cleaning things up. Giving Phantoms the advantage once again. And it never should have got this close. Just with the pistols on Tican. Now down in the 1 on 3. Nothing much he can do.
As you said, it should never have gotten this close. He's able to retrieve the M4, but he's going to make nothing of it as Phantoms Ignite find their third. But they were able to steal 2 rifles off of the Phantom side. That is a lot of damage done considering their economy. It's going to be a buy round for both sides. Utility looking very strong for both the terrorist and the counter-terrorist now, as it seems to be that Tican, they're going to play a lot slower this round. You know that the fast pushes weren't exactly working in their favour, and that's something they have to be careful of.
Phantoms, they did try to go aggressive there, but they've opted to fall back.
It's nade damage. Yeah, sorry to interrupt again, but look at that. Kratix, he ate a nade early in the round towards ramp. And Alex, he took 2 nades. He's down to 44 health, and I think that's something that Phantoms Ignite, they do have in their favour. They're in their pocket, as per se, as Tican. We have seen some very strong rounds from them, but their utilities not exactly been best of things, as I should say. And with a minute left on the clock, Tican, they do have the HP disadvantage, but I would say the fire rate advantage as Phantoms Ignite, they still opt for that double AWP, and seems to be the grouping towards A that's happening now for the Tican side. And time is still winding down, and it's a 5-on-5.
Star player on this sidewalk again. He's looking for an opening for Tican. Now to be backed up by Alex, and it is going to be an A finish for Tican, as I believe they're going to throw their smokes out. Hold on to Roker and Janky on this A-bomb site. The only defense they've got. Can just plant the bomb in the smoke.
He does actually pull off, but he's able to readjust, plants perfectly for the ramp and star. He's able to find the first frag. That's when the bomb went down. It is all on Phantoms here on a 4-on-5 retake. They are able to convert, in fact, double up with Janku finding one with the AWP as well. Tican from a 5-on-4 to a 3-on-4. As now Kratix, he's able to find one, even things back up, but the bomb is ticking. Tican are playing this so well. Dan's able to find one. Kratix finds himself the second, and it's going to be Star with one as well. A beautiful array of frags from the Tican side. That after-plant situation was perfect for them.
Yeah, it's one of those strange rounds that you see only occasionally where all 5 players for each team are alive when the bomb goes down. It's kind of an odd situation, but Tican play it really well and win it out. Back into winning ways for them.
Taking this 30-second timeout maybe to adjust, they know. Now, they got in their heads, they've killed them on their buy round, they're going to have no money. Discussing the strategy, discussing what they're going to do next as Tican, they do seem to be quite on form. This was Phantom's pick, may I add. It's a very interesting one as well. Vertigo first pick, which was something that I don't think anyone expected to see. As Phantoms, although another timeout, maybe this is more of a technical rather than a tactical. We do not know though.
I haven't said anything, so they might just be mulling things over, trying to find something they can do in this round with just the pistols, or maybe talk about the future rounds when they get the guns back in their hands. Just maybe a player's found a weakness in Tican's T side so far. And it might just be that aggression on the A ramp as they've done before. It's gotten the advantage in previous rounds. But for this round it's just going to be 3 deagles, a couple USPs, that's all their defense has.
Can play anywhere with this. And it's Phantoms Ignite on the aggression now rather than the Tican side as Dan, he is going to find one. But look at this Janku, he's able to double dink perfectly. Star's gone, 4-on-4 situation. He's able to escape with his life as well. He's now Tican a little bit shook by this. They did find Roki in the meantime, but do drop an AK as Kratix. Oh my god, the spray, the 180 transfer, it works out. He's even able to tag up through the wall as well, but well, Alex, he's able to convert on the B site as well. That leaves it open. Tican, they have an empty B bomb site to execute onto if they choose to, but oh my god, that snap from Alex was unbelievable. Lucy, he's gone as well, and it's all left on Janku.
Nothing you can do. Alex gets free there and just closes things out for Tican, making sure there's no more damage done with those USPs as Janku showed. It is possible. No double up for Phantoms with not enough money for them. They will be back on the guns, hoping for a 4th.
Of course, been a Tican-sided game so far, but Phantoms Ignite, they stole a couple of rounds, so you can't say that you can't believe yet. And look at this, Romy spots out and he's able to convert. Dan, he's the first blood, his body drops towards the middle position. It's the nade. Kratix was hoping it would do a lot more than what it did. It tickled Rogi of only 6 health as Lucy is going to reply with a flashbang and falls back. The man advantage. Phantoms Ignite, they can choose to play this one really slowly, but as I say that, the Molotov and the double peek comes in perfectly for Tican, evening things out. 4-on-4 situation. Phantoms Ignite, they're going to have to find their way back into this, and it might be so. Alex, he falls as well, and we're back into a 4-on-3.
Arts B bomb site all alone, but that's not where Tican are going to end up. Going back towards A. Janku with the first onto Krat. Roker knows how Star Player is doing this now on the sidewalk, finds him as well. All down to Paul, but Roker takes him out.
Phantoms Ignite able to pick up 1. It is 4-7 the scoreline, as I mentioned. It's again though, looking at the money on the Tican side, Phantoms Ignite really haven't done bad for themselves. Look at this money right now. It's basically an investment, an all-in investment as such for Tican. If they lose this, they definitely have to eco the next one. But will they be able to handle this B push? We've seen it from Tican already. They're able to find 2.
Oh my God,
a lovely
Arts with
spray
a 180. 180
Rogi, he's
transfer.
able to find 1 as well. And it's all crumbling for Tican. Rogi, he hears the footsteps of 1, spots out the other. He's able to find himself the 2nd as well. Will it be the B hold that does it all? Star, he's able to find 1. Will he be able to find anything more though? Yes, he will. A 2nd on the B bomb site as well. As now the smoke comes in. 1 on 5 into a 1 on 3. Unable to find anything with the spray. Got a smoke molotov and just picks up a grenade as well with a bomb in hand and a minute left to go. He's got a lot of time.
He might just be able to do this. We've seen it before. Just full advantage, but it just crumbles away from 1 player. That's what Star Player's looking to do. The B defense early on showed really strong for Phantoms. Both Rogi and Arsk getting 2 apiece. He's going back towards B, and this might just be the right call. I need Lutzi. I need Lutzi to defend.
Look at this as well though. He's got a free bomb site out of this. He's going to try and fake the plant out, but Phantoms, they're not even buying it. They're going to just hold. He's going to stick it this time, and Lutzi, he's going to get up close and personal. The smoke goes down, but Starry's unable to find anything though. A very, very nice 2k from him, and the bomb plant as well. I think that's something that Tican, they definitely have to look into, sort of, as to how that happens. They do pull their 3rd timeout of the game inside the first half. Something that we've seen them use, and it hasn't been too effective for them so far. Phantoms Ignite were able to sort of put themselves on the front foot and starting to build up that economy now, as all the players are in 4-digit economy, and looking at the money of Tican, they definitely have to eco this one, and that's what they choose to do. Star with the utility, but other than that, all the players on pistols upgraded. Paul, he's probably opting for the full eco so he can buy the AWP next round, and I think that's a smart move for him.
Yeah, he's shown really strong so far. His five kills, but they've been very impactful so in this game. So getting him on that back on the AWP might give Tican the advantage they need in these coming rounds.
The all upgraded pistol buy for the Tican side, as Phantoms, obviously, they have won the last couple of rounds now. Look at this, the boost from Roka. He might, if he stands up, I think he'll find it, and there we go. The opener again, the boost works out once more. Tican, they really need to start checking that boost, because it's becoming more and more effective for them as the smoke as well comes down. Oh, and he's able to find 1 as well. Alex, he drops first. It is left on the B stronghold as Rogi finds 1. Paul, he's unable to find anything, and that's the bomb on the B bomb site, and Rogi, he's able to find 1 as well. A lovely array of frags on that B bomb site. Again, Phantoms Ignite, they find themselves another.
It's Arsk and Rogi once more, just holding strong on the B site. Both getting 2 apiece again. And this time, Star Player can't do anything about it. Phantom's ever so closer to evening things up. We'll see after this round whether they'll be able to do it.
Flashes come in, the aggression from Janku, and it works out. Lucy as well, and Roka. 1 each, that's a 3k towards the A bomb site, absolutely dismantling the Tican A push on the full buy. And now, they have to play it slow. And that's the lurker gone as well. Alex falls, and Tican all left on Dan to try and rescue the round. He's able to find 1, but no more than 1 as Lutzi, he finds himself 1 as well. And the scores are even, 7-7.
Yeah, Tican won't actually be able to buy very well into this, just kill hills. It's the best weapon they'll be able to pick up. I don't know what they're going to do to change things up, maybe. Maybe going fast. So I've shown before could be the option. But anything different for them, that's all they're going to be trying. Ask. Lutzy just wandering around in CT spawn, just holding out his Molotov. Alex. This could be what Tican are ending up doing. They've got players grouping outside of B, all 5 now. All down to Ask and Rogi once again. Rogi with the first and the second, trying to transfer but won't be able to. Ask in the back, only manages to find one this time, not the double they were looking for. Now Krat and Dan are left on them. They will get the bomb down as it's a 3 versus 2 in favour of Phantoms. Massively in favour of Phantoms. Roka finds Krat. Now it's all left on Dan in the 1 versus 3. It's taken out by Lutzy. That should be the half in favour of going in favour of Phantoms. After an impressive comeback from 7 to 3 down. You find the last 5 rounds and take the half in favour of them. Going into the second half, Lutzy and Rogi armed to the teeth with utility, smoke, flashes, everything they would need for this pistol round. Quietly, slowly walking up, working their way towards A. And there we go. Smoke's out. Janku looking to find the first onto Alex. Almost dies. Gets taken down there, but Janku comes out the better. Krat does manage to find one, getting up onto the headshot angle. Finds Ask in the back. That's a 4 versus 4. Phantoms with the bomb down. Roka, Dan going back and forth. Janku finds one, finds a second, looking for a third. It's taken down by Krat. Krat now in a 1 versus 2. Janku may have done everything for Phantoms. It's double peaked and Krat not able to do anything. That round for Phantoms, just Janku, everything on him. He finds the first entry onto the A-bomb site, and then finds 2 of the USP. Gives Phantoms the advantage. Oh, Tican already in T-spawn, just going very fast. And of course Phantoms have heard this. Rogi looking to farm some money. Finds one, gets the second. Overwhelmed by the remaining USPs. There you go, Phantoms just cleaning things up, and they find their 10th. In fact, that's their 7th in a row now. Tican Esports not being able to find anything in the last 8 rounds. So, not a good sign, but now they're back on the guns, and it's their first real chance to show off their defense on CT side. Phantoms fast towards A. And I think Tican know exactly what they're doing. Krat looking to make first contact. No one blind from his underarm flash, and Janku gets the advantage. Star player leveling things out. Lots of damage onto Rogi and Lutzy. Alex on the sidewalk finds one. Finds a second onto Arts. In the meantime, Star player also finding one onto Lutzy. Now it's just Janku in 1 versus 4. Does manage to find 2, but Alex in the sidewalk pops his head out and finds him in the end. As Tican finding their first on the CT side, and their first in the last 9 rounds. Phantom's still going to be able to buy up into this. Even with being able to buy Arts and Rogi relegated to Galils and UMPs, it's going to be Janku and Rogi first in the A ramp. Beluzzi losing his head means Tican level things off. Seconds left. Phantom's gearing up to take the A bomb site. Smokes go out. Dan all alone here, looking to defend, hiding in the smoke. Rogi finds him. Crap. A little flank. Only manages to find one. Pull with the Molotov. Lots of damage onto Rogi. But it will be Phantoms getting the bomb down, and Tican gearing up to retake this. Paul, the only man with HP, taken down by Paul. Now just left to Rogi with 5 HP. That'll be a star player picking him up. Tican with their 9th. Paul on that retake showing his skill with 3 kills. Just doing everything for Tican. And he finds himself on the AWP in his favourite place he likes to be. He's going fast. They might clash here. Phantoms and Paul going head and head on the B stairs. Phantoms just rushing with these Tech 9s. An old fashioned Tech 9 rush B. Kills go back and forth, but Phantoms find themselves on the better end. Crap with the Molotov. We'll find one. Alex getting dinked by Lutzi on 6 HP. Janku has a real chance of doing this. Tech 9 comes out, has to reload. I think he's going to save the AWP. Tican find their 10th. Very close. Phantoms almost winning that just with the Tech 9s. All tied up. Phantoms, Ignite and Tican Esports. 10 rounds apiece. Both looking to take the first map in this series. Janky with an nade only does a little bit of damage onto Crap. But Rogi finding the first, even when Dan takes him down to just 4 HP. Roker also finding one on Alex through a smoke on the A-bomb site. Star Player and Paul both evacuating B. As Crap gets taken down on A, the last defense. Phantom's Ignite is going to be pouring out now, but I think Tican have already chosen to save. 2 versus 5, their chances aren't very good. Oh yeah, the bomb's just going down now. Tican not able to save anything. Just Lucy on the hunt. But they will be calling a technical pause. It might just be needed. Technical pause, even in tech, they will be able to talk over what they need to be fixing. Tican Esports, only with some upgraded pistols, they won't be able to do much in this round. Unless they show everything falls into place for them. But Rogi denying early on any hopes of doing something magical with these deagles. He finds 2 in mid. Lucy also finding a couple of his own. I think that's the technical problem they were talking about. Star player AFK and spawn. I don't know what's happening here. Apparently they can't pause. Maybe an admin will want to get on that. Anyone's watching. They say we good, and there's a 5-man rush towards mid. You find 1. Now Phantom's Ignite know exactly where they are. They should just clean things up. Alex with the picked up AK-47, just hiding in T-spawn. Got one. Gets his head taken off his shoulders by Rogi. Ask with another 2. I think I've said that many times. Ask and Rogi, both on 20 kills now. They've shown up in a big way so far. It's Phantom's take 13. Only 3 rounds away from picking up the first map. Tican Esports need double that. 6 rounds is what they need to take this. The first map their opponent's pick. Utility for Tican, not all there, just smokes. Hiding a flash. Krat taking so much damage on that nade. Dan being taken down by Rogi in mid. Shoots away his legs. Ask taking the head off. Star player on the B-bomb site. Paul, everything to do, and he takes nothing. Oz opens up the B-bomb site and just floods in, finding 2 kills, and that's Tican forced to save. Yeah, Retro went for dinner. But everyone's got to eat them, alright? Tican looking to save as much money as they can, just pistols and an AK. He drops his AK. Don't know what's going on. If Phantom's Ignite pick up this round, they'll be on map point. Dan and Lucy going back and forth in mid. Oros now finds the AK, knows where it is. And now Phantoms know where to avoid. Janku finds crisp shot onto Krat. Now Phantom's just going to be flooding out onto A. Star player trying to find Janku, but gets taken down instead. Now 2 versus 4. Art's being found climbing around on the site. Don't know if Tican really want to go for this. Paul finds one of his own. Another crisp headshot. Alex looks like he's going to be trying to defend him. He finds one, almost kills Lucy. Paul doesn't get off the bomb in time, and Lucy finds him. Phantom's Ignite taken down very low, but their money is so good right now. They'll be able to buy for many rounds to come if Tican, with this double AWP setup, take us there. Phantoms with a map point now. Star player doesn't find Ask. Doesn't manage to get there in time. Star player with the being taken down. Ask with the first. Might just be Star player's last opportunity in this map. Retr00. Oh, Janku, what's that through the smoke? Giving him a 2-man advantage. Dan has something to say about it, but Rogi takes him down. Rogi with another. Now it's all left to Krat. A 1 versus 3. Here's everything to do. Everything for this map is on his shoulders for Tican. Flash goes out, but he's not checking it. And Rogi takes him down. His third in the round, and that is Phantom's Ignite picking up the first map, 16-10. As they take their first map in the series on their way to the victory in this grand final. Yeah, there's nothing much to say. Tican started off really strong, 7-3 up, but just Phantom's Ignite showing who's the better team on Vertigo on their map pick and just shutting them down. That'll be Phantom's Ignite picking up the first map, 16-10, and we'll see you on the second map of Inferno right after this short break.
Yeah, every day that's you and me. All day that's us, boo. Came through with that new thing. See, I don't know why I trust you. Crazy now, I'm just too on. Maybe now I'm just too gone. Maybe now I'm just looking for that same vibe that you on. Cause I'm out here with my boys, going crazy in this bitch. Overseas.
about it. Stress me out, so I drink about it. They talk a lot, but it's all good, so it's too real. Don't think
She
about
take
it.
me out of my place, but I stay in my zone. Look me right in my face, she can see through my soul. I said, don't think about it. I said, don't think about it. She took me out of my place, but I stay in my zone. Look me right in my face, she can see through my soul. I said, don't think about it. I said, don't think about it.
Came up as a church boy with my dukes on weekends. Waking up at like 6, man, you don't get paid if you sleeping. Man, you don't know where I come from, you don't know what I've been through. Realize I don't say shit about all the bread that I sent you. You getting mad, I'm sitting back, I'm fucked up, I'm getting trash. Gotta go watch 2 gold chains and I go real like Trinidad. Trick, I'm the man, act like you know me. Popping off like a semi, man, I rap like it's loaded. I mean my crew hot, your crew not. We too sick, no flu shot. On this side, it's all big, man, I ain't dissing on Tupac. Just East Coast, all East Coast. These young bloods don't know better. Most of y'all got no chill, they'll get it poppin' in snow weather. Some kids just need love, they'll put in work for like no cheddar. Looking up to them dope boys, they got bands like Coachella. Yeah, just remember, I might have your girl for dinner. I'm the man year round, January to December.
She take me out of my place, but I stay in my zone. Look me right in my face, she can see through my soul. I said, don't think about it. I said, don't think about it. She took me out of my place, but I stay in my zone. Look me right in my face, she can see through my soul. I said, don't think about it. I said, don't think about it. She take me out of my place, but I stay in my zone. Look me right in my face, she can see through my soul. I said, don't think about it. I said, don't think about it. She take me out of my place, but I stay in my zone. Look me right in my face, she can see through my soul. I said, don't think about it. I said, don't think about it.
Your reflection in my wine glass. That's when I look away. Can't stand and think about losing your fine ass. How the fuck I let you slip away? Life for the party, but I'm dead inside. Kill my vibes, it was genocide. Hard to act like I've been alive. I'm trying to find where I identify. 1 time for the girl that got away. 2 times for the bub I'm about to spray. 3 times for the power that I pray to. Are you up there? Can you hear me? I know I fucked up. It's clear, see, I'm 22, but I don't act like it clearly. And all this shit is a mirage. I'm just rapping for a cause. The life, the fame, the life's the game. We break the laws, don't like to change. Wanna win you back, but I hate to lose. I know that you're the one, but it's hard to choose. In my red cup. Remember first day you wouldn't give it up. We had only scratched the surface, but I knew that you were worth it. Yeah, so I was patient. I bragged to my niggas, Joe Namath. I'm still with the niggas that I came with. But everything changed once some fame hit. Make it up, take you down, have a shot, I bought a round, play my songs, you like the sound. It's going down, it's going down. Let's drink coffee, watch passerbys, and prove to you I'm not the average guy. It's just my flaws that they magnify, and when it's real, you don't have to try. Another way, tomorrow is another day. Drugs take the pain away. Sometimes I wanna run away. I wish there was another way. Tomorrow is another day. Drugs take the pain away. Sometimes I wanna run away.
See, I don't know you at all, but I'm bout it. If you bout it, don't give a fuck if you're involved. Cause I'm bout it. If you bout it, yeah. Don't act like you are doing a favor, but honestly, I swear you're my savior, girl. And I don't know if I'll see you later. So I'm bout it. If you bout it, yeah. My head has been spinning, I might need a minute. I've been dying to kick it, so just come with if you with it. And this game that we're playing, you want me but won't say it. If I told you I'm leaving, you would be so devastated. Oh, and I don't want no bullshit excuse, like you ain't got no time for me, as if that shit was true. Just tell me how it is, how you want it. If you're down, want a summit, I got plans and you're one of them. Not trying to pretend. See, I don't know you at all, but I'm bout it. If you bout it, don't give a fuck if you're involved. Cause I'm bout it. If you bout it, yeah. Don't act like you are doing a favor, but honestly, I swear you're my savior, girl. And I don't know if I'll see you later.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Phoenix League Season 4 Grand Finals. I am back, joined by Penguin again for Map 2.
Yeah, it's going to be a very interesting one. Phantoms Ignite showing their strength on their own map of Vertigo, but moving over to Tican's pick might be a different story for them.
Different story it could be, as it is, of course, the pistol round. The first round of every game has to be played out, and it is the 5 stack towards apartments for Tican. That is unbelievable. Oh, sorry, a 4 stack, 1 player towards Mexico. I said. But look at this. Alex is going to be able to throw a smoke, and Tican, they're ready to burst out of apartments, and that they will. The flashbang comes in, and it's effective. They are going to be able to find 2 towards the A site, in fact 3 for the price of 1. As Phantoms Ignite, they're left in a 2-on-4, and obviously we were talking about Phantoms Ignite, their dominating form on Vertigo was something quite special, but it could be that Tican take back map 2. As now, is the afterplant situation. Paul, he spots out one in apartments, and it's a beautiful adjustment. He takes him down with no problems there, and it's all left on Aries.
Dan finding the last kill, just securing Tican the pistol. Yeah, and that's what we were saying. Phantoms Ignite just weren't ready for Tican's explosive play out of apps. And that might just be the story of this game. If Tican want to keep up that pace, Phantoms Ignite do elect to force into this. Looking to win the second round, upset Tican with these forced up deagles.
Alongside the 4-star deagles, there is a scout, the SSG-08, a very effective gun, especially in the situation he was playing it in. The dual mid does unfortunately not work out, but he's able to get that info. And the 70 damage is very, very strong, especially in this sort of second round, but the overwhelming firepower of the SMGs might be the only counter to this weapon now, as Tican are grouping towards this B bomb site. Now, trying to find a frag. They do have the HP advantage. If it's only by 20, they still have it. As now, they're going to be edging towards this B site. The execute will come in, but they are going to be running into the triple stack of Phantoms Ignite now, as Alex, he's going to be throwing his utility, trying to hold the rotates, which he's done effectively in doing so, but Roka, perfectly timed smoke, stops any push of the Titan side, as Alex, he even falls towards the A bomb site. That's an SMG dropped, and Lucy, he's able to find one, but a cost of 70 health.
This 3 deagles going to have to show up really huge. Tican flooding into the B site. Roka with the deagle finds one headshot to Paul Crap, trading back arts with one of his own.
Look at this though, 3-on-2 situation. As you said, Roka with the deagle was so perfect. Pushed through the smoke and found the frag in. He might even be able to find another one. The deagle works out with 8 seconds left. He's going to have no time, Roka!
Oh my God,
you got to relax,
Roka.
my friend. That is unbelievable.
Roka with a hat-trick with frags with the Desert Eagle. Almost solo wins that round for Phantom.
I cannot believe he just hit that. That was insane. I'm in shock.
That's the power of the upgraded Deagles. It's the first rushing through the smoke with all of Tican fully blind, and then just in the 3 versus 2 just once again pushing through CT and finding 2. Great play from Roka, and he's still on the Deagle.
Confidence is key. It's going to be now that plays a lot more passive for Tican side, but as I say, that is going to be an explosive short play. They are able to find an M4 of Lucy as well, which could be detrimental to the A hold. Woke up. He was good last round with the Deagle, but this time he's not going to be as effective. But Janku, he's able to find 2 with the P250. What is happening right now? Phantoms Ignite. They don't need rifles. Give these guys pistols. They know exactly what to do. It's a 3-on-3 situation. Janku, he is going to fall, but he was the low health player. Dan, he only has 20 health, but he's going to make it work with a second kill behind.
This might just be an ace for him. And
Kratix. He steals it. Steals it. What a horrible man.
That round, like the previous round, all on back of Roka with his hat trick, but Dan with a quad kill. Off the back of the Tech 9, then picks up an M4 and gets free. That was just 2 unbelievable plays from single players on each team, back to back. And Tican once again take the lead.
I think it's right now what Phantoms Ignite need to be careful of is how, I would say perfect, but how important Tican value their executes. They're very strategized when it comes to their utility, their flashbangs, everything. So they've got to be very careful of that. Phantoms Ignite not exactly throwing the Molotovs to counter that, so that could be something that they want to look into here. Is now there's going to be 3 deals of CZ and a FAMAS on the Phantoms Ignite side. The Force Bite does come in, and on the Tican side, not as much utility as you'd expect considering, but Roka, he's going to try and make this FAMAS work. He finds 1. The man with the deagle shows up there, FAMAS rather, as he finds 2, but he's not good for 3. Star catches him as he's trying to rotate back, but the damage has been done. It's a 4-on-3 situation. One player's actually a one-shot to a deagle if it's close enough. There's Lucy, he's going to be able to get a tag up with the CZ as well. Tican, they're absolutely crumbling at this A push. Aries, unable to find anything more.
Dan almost getting taken down, yeah. But Tican, they've tucked tail and run. They're going back towards B. It's only going to be Rogi here with the Desert Eagle to stop this push. We've seen Roka do it once before. Now it's all down to Rogi. Does manage to find one as a star player. Yeah, only 20 seconds.
The fake plant as well. Will he be able to find anything? He's tagged up. He's able to find a second Rogi. It's the third with the Deagle. It's the curse of Tican. The Deagle's absolutely insane for Phantoms right now. An unbelievable triple kill from Rogi on the big bomb site. They needed that. They absolutely desperately needed that. And that is absolutely unbelievable. Phantoms Ignite, they're able to tie things up. 2-2 the scoreline. And that's 2 Deagle 3Ks back to back that Phantoms Ignite capitalise on.
That's just absolutely insane. The last 3 rounds in a row, we've had some insane solo plays from Dan, Rogi, Roka. All these players showing up big for their teams respectively. And that's Phantoms Ignite tying things up once again. And Tican, their economy's destroyed. They're on the pistols.
This is going to be the absolute mow down. The grenade damage has done bits there. Lucy, he's able to find 1 with an AK after Paul taking 1, and it's all Rogi for this position. He finds 2. The spray not going to connect immediately, but it will on the second attempt. Rogi again with a 3K. This is absolutely unbelievable. He's having the game of his dreams here. 3-2 the scoreline, and Phantoms Ignite, they finally take the lead.
Yeah, it's also the first 2 rounds in a row, because so far it's just been so back and forth, each team just taking 1 round each. But Phantoms Ignite finding some stride in their steps and managed to find 2 in a row, so they look to take a 3rd here.
Tican back on the rifle bite. They do have an AWP on both sides, in fact, so that could be a very interesting approach for both sides at least. Tican, we haven't actually seen with an AWP on Inferno yet, and I think Phantoms Ignite, this is their first time as well, so first time for everything, and it's going to be the A push that we traditionally saw from Tican with the assistance of a long smoke. Not using it just yet though, they're trying to hold off. It's a fake A and they are going to try and group back towards A. I think it was meant to be a double fake. They didn't push off immediately after smokes to try and...
Try and bail out some utility. Try and bail out some... Maybe a misstep from Phantoms. But so much noise being made by Tican at the top of mid in brackets. Still, they haven't chosen somewhere to go. They could still go B or A at this point. Now it's 40 seconds left. Both teams have 5 players alive. Tican have to make their mind up, and it looks like they've chosen to go towards A.
Janku's going to be the man to face Arch with the AWP Star. He's going to get boosted up. And it's going to be the A Siege that comes in. Star, he falls first. Dan, he's going to be pushing out of apartments and he's able to find one onto Roka. But Janku, in the meantime, that AWPer lurking towards the long position, is going to be able to find one with Lucy as well. It's an absolute mow down towards this A site. But there's trades left, right and centre. Dan finds himself the second and the bomb's allowed to be planted.
Yeah, it's still possible for Tican, even with a man down. They've got a man on the bomb site and Dan in pit. They can still do this. No utility to work with. Paul finding one, leveling things out. That's a 2-on-2.
Unbelievable. The Molotov comes into pit, flushing Dan out of position, and it's going to work effectively. It's all left on Paul in a 1-on-2. He knows where one is, and he's not able to find it. Phantoms Ignite, they have the time as well. The kit's in hand, and that's going to be it for them. 4-2 the scoreline. In a very convincing retake for them.
Yeah, they played that absolutely perfectly. Yeah. They lose a man early on in the retake, but just with the 2 players left, they play it slow, they take their time, and they win it out. That's 3 rounds in a row for them. As they take their 4th. And Tican take a tactical pause. Just going to be talking things over. It's possible if they want to force this one out and go for something aggressive, maybe something Phantoms might not expect. It's very possible they can buy Galils, but they've chosen to take the pistols.
Force bite down to 2,000, a very traditional bite, especially in Counter-Strike. The $2,000 benchmark allows you to buy the full AK and everything that you need. And looking at Phantom's money as well, I'd say it's very, very convincing for them. Even if they lose this pistol one, they'll have this pistol round rather. They'll have enough money to buy next, but I don't think Rogi has that in mind as he's able to find the first.
Don't let those Tech 9s blind you from their capabilities. Tican, they've already shown what they can do, especially on the back of Dan. But 4 players towards A now. Phantoms. Crouch just running out balcony, finds one onto Roka with the CZ.
Look at this, Kratik's retrieved the M4 and he's able to find one as well. And he's just holding down, he's bunkered down this A bomb site. And he's made this a believable and a winnable situation. Kratik's, he's got the M4 and Dan's able to retrieve the A1S as well. And it's a 2-on-2 retake. Phantoms Ignite. I was saying that even if they did lose this, they had enough to buy, and it's looking like a very big option for them right now. And Dan, he's able to find one as well. Kratik's through the smoke. He's able to find the headshot, the double dink as well. And Tican, you said it, don't let the Tech 9s deceive you. I turned a blind eye and all of a sudden, Tican take it. 4-3 the scoreline and Phantoms Ignite. They're not in a good position now.
I did talk about the Tech 9s, but that was actually Krat on the back of the CZ, just jumping out of apartments and stealing Roka's gun, manages to get a free piece with the M4A4. Win the round off the back of it. And Tican, they're closing the gap once again.
Lucy trying to find the open up. Oh, he's able to tag but not convert. Basically, even amount of HP dealt for both sides as Kratik. He's going to take an even amount as well. Phantoms Ignite, they are just a little bit lower on the HP advantage, but those pistols could be deadly. The Deagles especially, but Star, he's got to be careful for that, and he will. Rogi's taken down early on, but Roka, he's going to respond with 2 Deagles towards second mid. Are you kidding me? Roka yet again. Star, he's able to find one to the edge of the smoke. But 2 guns retrieved for the Phantoms Ignite side. And I think they have a very big chance in this.
Absolutely. Lucy behind with the M4, not managing to find anything, but Roka still alive with the AK-47. He's shown some impressive things so far in this game. If he wants to win this round, he's going to have to do even more. Janku alongside him with the Desert Eagle. The smoke goes down, and I think Phantom's Ignite might want to just save the AK into the next.
Janku right now, he's waiting for the spam. Smart play that, but he is going to fall back with the Desert Eagle. He does want to try and retrieve that weapon towards Banana if he can, but I think with the bomb being so far ticked, he won't have enough time. But a very convincing round from Tican, but those 2 kills towards second mid from Roka were unbelievable. And here we go, Janku. He's going to face into 3 bulls of Tican Esports. He might be able to find something here if he edges up close enough. Oh, he sneaks the gun. He just gets it. That was a very smart play from him. And he's able to retrieve the M4.
Yeah, that's going to save Phantoms a little bit of money there, $3,000. But Tican. Sorry, I've got it stuck in my head. Tican, they've leveled things up 4-4. But Phantom's Ignite, with that saved money, they managed to find a double. They are able to get a double AWP into this. And that might be the edge, the advantage they need going forward.
Don't think we can make fun of the tin can meme anymore, as Tican, they do level things up, and may I remind you, they are a map down, but I don't think they are going to take that. They definitely displayed to us in the semi-finals exactly what they're on about, and they did come back in the 3rd map of Overpass, which is a pleasure to cast, and it's now all for them in the finals. Again, they're a map down. We could see the Cinderella story that we saw in the semi-finals, but only time will tell us. Janku, who's going to be the first to take a considerable amount of HP now, as he's down to 16 with the AWP.
Yeah, that's just Paul spamming through the smoke. It's very unfortunate. He's so close to actually just getting the kill. Janku didn't jump. But Tican, they've taken all the control towards brackets with 30 seconds left. Definitely going to be a play towards A. But Phantoms have no idea. All 5 players outside the bomb site. Smokes go up. Dan with the first. Onto Lucy. Roka, everything on his own now. Does manage to find one, but that's not enough. And Tican have the bomb site.
Bomb able to be planted in the back of the bomb site, and as you mentioned, the double AWP setup on Phantom's Ignite might be their kryptonite now, as it's going to be 2 AWPs on the retake, and I don't think it's worth. And here we go, they are just going to be running towards the B site. They don't want any part of this, and rightly so, as Tican Esports, they are going to get ahead now. 5-4 the scoreline after the Phantom's Ignite guys save. And looking at the economy though, this is a very smart save for them. They will probably, looking at their loss bonus at least, they'll get 2,400 after this as well, which maybe they could squeeze a buyout of, though. They'll only, I mean, I guess they'll have to, because double up in the M4 is going to be very easy to support. So Tican find their 5th, but Phantom's Ignite with the 3-gun save, they're able to bounce back rather, and see what they can do here.
Yeah, they should be able to get a buyout of this. Lucy and Art still have some money to get some M4s off the back of it. But they elect to just go for the pistols on Lucy and Roka, the 2 members that died in the previous. And Roki, Janku, Art, all with the guns, all with everything on their own to do. It's the full buy of Tican.
Very slow start for both sides, as Roka will be able to find one. Yes, he will. He may even be able to find Dan here if Dan wants to overextend, but he's not. Meanwhile, Roki's going to push Banana, and he's going to miss. Alex is able to find one, and he's even going to find a second towards B. The smoke is deployed towards Banana, but the cost of the whole bomb site is something that they're going to have to be careful of, as Janku's found through the smoke as well. Alex with a triple kill. He's able to mop up to this B bomb site in a beautiful fashion, as now it is Lucy and Roka versus 4, and again I don't think they're going to go for it.
Roker not managing to find anything more of that pistol. Now it's just Lucy on his own, just trying to save that AK into the next.
Yet again, though, that B play was detrimental to the loss of that round. Phantoms Ignite, they got overconfident towards the banana position, and Tican give them an inch and they'll take it a mile. And they were able to claim that B bomb site as their own. A beautiful triple kill from Alex, and that gives Tican their sixth.
Yeah, Tican just edging closer and closer to taking a very convincing lead, but still only 2 rounds separate these teams. So it's not going to be very hard for the Phantoms if they manage to find the rounds to come back into this game. Remember, if Tican win this map, that's it. They win the grand final. But, no, sorry. If Phantoms win this map,
yeah.
Like
16-10, wasn't it, on Vertigo?
Yeah, 16-10 is what Phantoms finished things off on Vertigo. If Tican, this is now Tican's pick, and if they win this, they will force Overpass, force the 3rd map.
And again, we're talking about those slow starts, and yet again, Tican, they're just going to show no presence. These smokes trying to force out any information that they get from the Phantoms Ignite side. They have nothing to lose when they throw these smokes. They just try and get some info, try and locate where people are, and this is it now. Tican, they're going to go for the B play. The Molotov coming in as well. And he's going to be Ares, who finds one with the M4, and he's able to flee from the crime. He's able to take down one Bocratics. He's able to find one with the AK. Spots out the leg. The second, maybe. He's sitting in the smoke. Rogie, he's able to find a bomb planter. He's unable to find any more, though. The Star does take him down, but it might be enough. Phantoms Ignite, they're able to take this aggression.
Yeah, 18 seconds left. He's got to get this bomb down. And that's exactly what he'll do. 3 versus 3. Dan in the back. This could be everything.
Perfect. It's insane. The flank works out, and it's all left on Janku. 1 on 3. He's pinned from all angles, from all corners. He's stuck. He cannot move. He has to fight his way out as Dan. He's going to be the man to beat, but he's able to find his 3rd in the round. Tican, they are really pushing this one now. 7-4 the scoreline.
Yeah, if we just take a look at the scoreboard there, you've got just Dan and Roker just coming in on top for their teams with 15 and 10 respectively, and it's actually just Tican. They've taken a considerable amount of rounds now in a row. No, it's just 4-4 not that long ago, but Tican have managed to come back into this, and they look to extend it even further against these pistols. Roker has something to say about that. Finds the first, picks up an AK. Janko also with one with the save for Lucy on his own, but that's taken down by star player. And that's a 3-on-3. Still possible with these pistols, but Alex has other ideas. He doesn't want that to happen. Now just Rogie and Roker.
As you mentioned, though, Rogie with a claimed AK of Kratos who died towards apartments could work out, but with no kits and 1 Molotov, I don't think it would be the best of ideas for Phantom to go for this. And rightly so. Alex is able to claim another soul towards the A bomb site as it's all left on Roker. The Reaper of weapons, the Deagle, and he's going to be able to get another save in the form of an AK-47, which is going to help out massively, but he gets peaked. His teammate does find the frag though after I think he dinked the player towards mid.
He killed Roker and then killed his teammate.
Obviously an accident, but nonetheless he's able to find a kill and the AK is not saved, which does a lot more damage than you'd think. That's another lot of armour, and the M4, which is an increased price over the AK, has to be purchased yet again, and so now Phantoms Ignite, they have to fight their way back into this.
Alex taking a little bit of damage from that Molotov. Does put him in headshot range with the M4s. That could be what it comes down to. Star Player and Alex both, taking a bit of damage. whatever happens now, Phantoms, all they can do is get 7. Tican have confirmed the half in favour of them, and they look to extend their lead even further.
Their victory has arrived for this half, but they're looking to extend it, as you said, and Roka, it's going to be an all-even trade towards the short angle in Boiler, but Phantoms Ignite, they're taking things a lot slower now, and rightly so. They know now they've got to fight their way to give themselves a chance, and Dan, he's trying to deny him of that as now Molotov comes in. Lucy, he's able to find a headshot through the top of the smoke, and Tican now, they need to aggress, and Janko and Lucy are going to be the men that try to hold it down, but it's not going to work out. Alex, he's able to claim one, but at the cost of start, and that AWP able to flee from the scene, but does take a lot of damage in the meantime. Kratix tagging Janko down to 14, and it's a 3-on-3 retake.
Yeah, but he was just waiting for his teammates to come in. One's coming from mid, one coming from CT. They've all together now 3-on-3. Phantoms look to retake. Pull in Ninja does find Arts. Gives them the advantage, but Janku takes the cap of Kratz. Rogi walking around short. Knows where Paul is, finds one now, knows where Alex is, and finds him as well. As Phantoms, but do they have the time? They should do. As they take their 5th.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists
Against Tican Esports. Got very close there in the end. All down to Rogi, and he does manage to clean things up and win the round for Phantoms.
5-8 the scoreline, and Phantoms, they are trying their best. Obviously they did take that one with a nice retake, but something that Tican needs to be careful of now. They've got the buy behind them, and although they do have the money, it's Phantoms Ignite. They might be able to, might just be able to steal a couple of rounds back, and this will be shattering for the economy of Phantoms Ignite if they lose this. As now Tican, they're going to try and take things very slowly. A 2-1-2, typically a usual formation for the default that Tican have played so far, and it's now just all about what they're going to do. And the double nade stack might have actually worked out if there was a player CT, but unfortunately for them, it's just going to be the boost at backside that is the one that gets them.
They're playing this double setup towards the back of B. One player boosted up, one below. But and that actually is where Tican look to be heading towards as Krat takes the bomb. 40 seconds left, and they've all grouped up outside the B bomb site. That's where Arts and Rogi reside. Yeah, and there
Here we go.
Smokes come out. Rogi boosted up, finds one. Finds lots of damage onto Tican Esports. They flooding on the site.
Oh my lord, Dan, that was insane. But look at this. He's still a problem in the back of the site. They just steal the round like that. That was unbelievable. I apologise for shouting, but that was insane. The back of the bomb site, it just works out. 8 seconds left. He knows he can hide, and he swings out at the perfect time. His teammates are there as well, which obviously makes it a clean-up rather than an after-round play, but an unbelievable frag for him to get there. That was Aries in the back of the bomb site with the FAMAS, and it was just an absolute mop-up. No time for Tican to buy to plant, rather, and all they could do was try and find people. And oh my god, Rogi, I'm not sure if you saw that shot. Yeah,
damage onto Alex there. That could be the deciding thing that takes Phantoms over the line and gets their 7th. But it was a setup last round from Phantoms. Just Aries just hiding in the back of the site, waiting for his teammates to come in and just distract and get free. But now it's Lucy and Janku. Lucy finds 2. Janku with one of his own, and that's Phantoms taking the lead in this round.
Last round of the half as well, so it's not like the Tican have anything to lose if they do want to play this round out, which they are going to towards the B bomb site. They've grouped up here and they're going for a last push, and might work out, but Aries is there to say no, and it's all left on Alex in a 1-on-5 with 50 seconds left on the clock. He does have a little bit of time to sort of maneuver himself and try and find himself an opener, but at this point, with only a smoke and a flashbang, I deem this basically impossible. And there we go, Roka. He's able to find the headshot, and half goes in favour of Tican, but Phantoms Ignite, they do claw their way back. 7-8 the scoreline, and as we can see, Dan, he's doing very well on the Tican side. Phantoms Ignite very even on their scoreline, but now Tican are on the CT side. We can only wait and see what happens here. Very slow pistol start for the Tican side. Not really getting any info, but here we go. It's going to be the challenge of Phantoms Ignite. The B push, and will he pull the trigger? Yes, he will. Alex, he's good for one, but Paul with a lovely one tap on the back, but he's trapped in the back of the bomb site. Rogi, he's able to peek out and convert one more, and it's a 3-on-3 situation. The bomb is being planted in the back of the bomb site, and thank you, he's able to escape towards Banana as well. This is unbelievable from the Phantoms Ignite side. Is very, very nice after plant set up for them. 3-on-3, not exactly what they anticipated for, of course, but it is going to work out as Rogi. He's going to try and do something in the back of the site, and he's able to convert one, and he finds a second as well, and he makes it 3. A 4K in the round for Rogi. This is absolutely unbelievable. The Phantoms Ignite side take another round, and that evens things out. 8-8 the scoreline, and I cannot believe what just happened. A lovely array of frags. The jiggle peak with the first finds the second towards construction, and the third one in CT as well. An unbelievable triple kill for the afterplant position, and Tican, they now know Rogi, he might not be that intimidating, but you give him an inch and he'll take a mile, and Tican now, they're going to feel that pain as the 5 Eagle buy comes in. Smoke goes down towards the banana position. It's going to halt any sort of progress that Phantoms Ignite do want to take, but it's all on this now. If Phantoms Ignite take this, they take the lead. Tican, it'd be an upset if they win this round for the Phantoms Ignite fans and themselves, because it's something they do not want to have. The eco will be torn from them, and it's going to work out perfectly. The flashbang from Rogi works out perfectly, and the B site hold is no more. Start left to try and pick up the pieces, and he's able to find one, but unable to find anything more through the smoke. Phantoms Ignite, they are in a perfect situation. 4-on-3. It's going to be Star that's able to back out with a Mac 10. The gun's safe, but they are just going to opt for the armor and pistols, upgraded pistols rather. That's sort of safe, so they can at least afford next round into having some firepower if they do choose to eco. Of course, Roka edging towards. He's going to be able to find Dan a late frag, but that also pockets $600 into his bank, which is actually very useful, especially in the early stages of this. And Janko even dies to the bomb. But Phantoms Ignite, they claim their 9th. Phantoms Ignite, you need to be careful of what they do take and what they do bring to the table, as they do have 2 AKs invested into this, which could be very, very, very dangerous if it's put into the wrong hands. But looking at how this has gone so far, I don't believe that anything bad will happen now, as it's going to be Phantoms Ignite in this default position. A lovely tag, but look at this 4 stack towards B for the Tican side, and I think Phantoms Ignite, they don't know, but They are going to be going to the other bomb site, only with one player there to hold it down, and that is Dan, and he is no more as Roker adjusts with a beautiful spray, and here we go, it's going to be the execute. Phantoms ignite, smokes are in, and it's now all about how they retake here. Tican don't really have much on the line to lose, so they are just going to go for it as Aries is able to find... Oh my god, that shot! He finds 2, make it 3. Unbelievable spray with the AK. It's going to be... finds one with the Deagle, but Lucy, he's going to be quick to find the retrade, and... it's 10-8 now. I've just realised, look at this, the double up setup for the Tican side. Look at the nade damage done. Janku at 50, Roker and Lucy both sitting around the 80 HP markers. Lucy does run through a molly, but it's going to work out. Paul and Alex are both trapped on this B bomb site. Kratix, the nade works perfectly. Janku's gone and he finds a second while blind. Roker, he's going to be kicking himself. And it's a 3-on-3 just like that. Kratix, he's able to even things out and he nearly gets spray as well. Not converting, but Phantoms ignite now in a very, very serious situation. Tican, they want to even things back out, and Rogi, he's able to find one. Tican, it's a 2-on-3. Trying to retake this bomb site. The AWP in hand as well might work out, but damn, he's going to get tagged up. The same with Star as well, and it's Rogi who's going to be able to convert. The USP had to be drawn there, but beautiful triple for him, and that gives Phantoms Ignite their 11th. May I remind you as well that though this is the second map, if Phantoms Ignite win this map, they win. It is championship for them. Season 4 will be theirs, and I think so far it's been a lovely display of teamwork and how well these guys have been playing. But Tican, they still do have a chance in this one. Still not exactly out of it. Only 3 rounds behind, which is something that I wouldn't be too scared about. As now Rogi, he's going for this solo B push plate. The Deagles raining in. That nade. Oh my god, Alex, he's able to find Aries through the wall. A lovely frag as Rogi now. He's the only player left. He's the solo soldier towards this B bomb site as Tican find themselves a man up early into this round, and Phantoms, they're shook by this. They have to play it slow. 4-on-5 situation. Got to be careful here. Here we go. A smokes in. It's going to draw a player. Might even draw a second now. Look at this. The boost coming out. Janku unable to find anything with the... Oh, it is going to be all of the Phantoms players grouping up, huddling towards this B bomb site, ready for this play. But they've got to go quick. Look at this. They're not quick enough here. Alex might be able to rotate back, but as I say that, the caster's curse strikes once more as Alex now. He's going to edge through the smoke and he finds another one. That is a lovely play for him as does fall, but he puts Tican in a 4-on-3. But look at this Paul, he's in the back of the bomb site, but he's unable to find anything. 8 seconds left, the bomb's just being planted. Roker, he nearly gets spammed out, but he's able to flee to safety. A 3-on-3 situation, and it's all turned on for Dan. And even then, it will not happen. Lucy and Roker both with 2 kills each, and that secures Phantoms their 12th. Here we go, Phantoms Ignite yet again. They are on the front foot now and their economy is starting to build. And in a loving way, as they will have so much money banked for this. And Janku nearly sitting at $7,000. Lucy nearly at $9,000 as well. It's starting to build up and Tican will feel it if they start winning these rounds. But as of yet, they haven't been his start. He is on 16 health in the early stages of this round as well, as he does get warped, I think, through mid from Janku. Meanwhile, though, Ares does find one through the smoke. I'm not on the... Oh, I didn't get to see that frag, but we him as now they're heading towards this A, execute and start. He's able to find the tag. It's Rogi that fills it, or Lucy rather that fills it. He's down to 18. Now it is the push. Tican, they're ready for this though. They're raring to go, and now it's going to be the Tican, the spray down from Kratix. He's able to find two, but nothing more is done. He's able to find one, and Roka, he's quick to trade as well. And Star in the back of the bomb site with the orb. He finds the no scope. Will he be able to find the other player in pit? No, but Paul will. And Tican, I was just talking about it. They really need to start finding rounds, and that they will. 12-9 now. Timeout has been called from Tican. 30-second pause that they get just to compose themselves. They found one. They've now got to think what will happen now. Obviously, Phantoms Ignite with a lot of money. They know they'll have that large sum. They haven't lost a round on that while they were T until then. So, huge lead for them. But looking at the money right now, Janku, if he buys an AWP into this, he could be very seriously scary. Lucy, he does have a bit of money, but other than that, Phantoms Ignite do just scrape. They might just scrape a buy out of the next rounders. Tican, they are able to afford the double AWP. Now, Phantoms Ignite. They are going back to that 2-1-2 formation we've traditionally seen from Tican, and smoke comes in for CT. Paul, he won't pull the trigger, but Alex will, because he spots out Rogi and hits him with a clean and crisp headshot rather. As it secures themselves in a 4-on-5 situation. Something to note as well is the double or setup of Tican's actually works out perfectly for them. Although it hasn't found themselves a frag, it's really done a lot in terms of holding down these sites. And there you go. I eat my own words as Paul, he does find one, and the last three players from Phantoms Ignite are going to be grouping towards this B bomb site. The execute comes in and 30 seconds left. They're going to have to really put themselves to the test now, as well, Molotov does fail as it lands on the roof, but Paul, he just wants to find this wall bang. If he can find the wall bang as the bomb gets planted, it could be insane. But look at this boost. Kratix, he finds the bomb. A lovely frag to find as Janku finds Kratix through the smoke. Plant and Paul, he swings to try and stop the bomb plant, but it's actually worked out perfectly for Lucy. A start. Oh, he misses as well. He's down to 19 health. This has become more and more winnable for the Phantoms Ignite side. Lucy does peek, and it's all left on Janku in a 1-on-3. He's gonna sitting behind the smoke. So now the bomb is being defused. He spots out. He's going to spam with that AK maybe. He's able to find the bomb diffuser, but it's too much time. It allows Star to readjust and defuse. No enemies left on the Tican side of things, and they were to claim another round from the Phantoms Ignite side, becoming a very close game. 12-10 the scoreline. Tican, they have been slowly trying to find themselves back into it, trying to find the groove that they had, that we saw, and now Phantoms, they have found themselves a lead, but a very close cost. And Tican on this CT side as well, it is the favoured side for most sides, but of course it's up to the team to make it work now, as it is going to be the A push coming in now, as Phantoms, they are grouping towards the short position. Kratix, he's able to find one, but Rogi, he's quick to trade as well. All of that work to find themselves into a 4-on-5 has been torn away, but Danny's really looking to make things work. Finds 2, finds 3, and he finds 4. Danny's shutting down every hope and dream of the Phantoms Ignite side. And that is a lovely quad kill for him. Finds it from the pit position. And Tican, they're looking to level things out. 12-11 now.
Yeah, Dan's having an absolutely insane game. 23 kills.
Doing insane with that nade. Pull with the AWP tag up. The Molotov as well is going to do so much damage in the second one as well. The smokes have to be used before they even plant, but Lucy, he's going to demonstrate why the Tech 9's the Rec 9 as the bomb does go down. Janku going to get tagged up, but he's able to find a little bit of damage. And now a 4-on-4 retake, but the pistols against the rifles, we can clearly see you'll have the greater firepower, greater range, and it's all left to Tican to just pick out these angles rather than being too worried about the retake. And there we go. Kratix, he's storming through, but look at this. It's an absolute lovely play from Rogi. He's able to find the bomb diffuser. Will they have time? He just gets on it. Will he have it? I think he just will. Yes, plenty of time in fact. And Tican, they leveled things up, but that was very scary for a minute there. For a minute rather.
Just to remind all those watching, if Phantoms Ignite win this map, they win the best of 3 series and they win the grand final. But if Tican win this, they move us onto Overpass and onto the 3rd.
They need to be extra cautious now, Tican. If they do win this, it would basically be one that decides all. It would be, again, the Cinderella story that I've been talking about that we saw in the semi-finals, but they nearly did come short. But they're looking to try and make things work now as, oh my god, the perfect peak. Alex, he's able to find one with the assistance of Paul's flashbang, and that gives Tican the 5-on-4. Again, Phantoms getting wound down just by simple frags from the Tican side rather, and it's putting them in a very nice position, especially heading into this round. I tell you what though, that was an unbelievable shot. Janku finds one through the smoke with the quick scope as well. He's able to hold down the angle. It's going to not work out, but it is going to be Lucy that's there to get the frag instead. And as I was saying, Tican, they were looking to get ahead, but Phantoms Ignite, they want to say no. They want to deny that and try and make it a 2-0 victory. As now it's all left on Paul, but he's going to opt to save now and he's going to head towards the B site in a last-ditch effort to get this AWP into the next round.
Terrorists win.
And here we go, 13-12 scoreline. Phantoms Ignite, they are the round ahead, but they do have a little bit more work to do. They are on that terrorist side, the unfavoured side of the two. As this is all to play for, I think Tican need to be very careful if they lose this, which, I mean, unbelievably, Stars found himself an open up with the AWP towards mid. And again, Tican find themselves in a 5-on-4, but Paul, he's going to pay the price. He's down to 40 health, and so now Phantoms, they need to be very careful with what they're doing and how they take this, because their money isn't looking great right now. Here we go. BXQ coming in. Sorry about that. As now it's all to play for. Roka with a lovely entry. He's able to find one to the back of the bomb site. That's pulled down, and Roka tries to get the jump spot info, but the bomb's being planted. But oh my god, the Molotov works out perfectly. The nade chimes in as well as Kratix. He's able to land the assist, and it's now Phantom's Ignite in a 2-on-4 situation. He might be able to find one. Not. It's his teammate that does so, and it's all left on Lucy. He's to have to find. He's gonna. Oh my god! He finds the bomb through the smoke. The diffuser taken. And look at this. The jump just work out. Damn though, he's sticking it. 0 seconds, and he's got it. Lucy, he thought he pulled off after the span through the smoke, but Dan stuck it, and it's now 13-13. Tican and Phantom's Ignite. They look to take things all the way here.
Yeah, Tican. Dan 7, balls of steel with 23 kills, just sticks the bomb.
Unbelievable from him.
Yeah, some crazy stuff going on this game. Both the teams, it's level the entire time, 8-7 at the half, and still level at 13-13. Some absolutely crazy stuff from just individual plays to trade back and forth. Phantoms, after a quick tactical timeout, may have a fix to what went wrong in the last round and how they can take the lead and win this best of 3.
I'm not sure if you noticed here, but even the person running the Phantom's Ignite Switch account is slating down for how well he's playing, and I think that's what we've got to realise. This is a sport, it's competition, but you have to be friendly and victory or defeat. But speaking of victory or defeat, I think this is the round that means the most to both sides now, as it is going to be Alex that finds one, but at the cost of 70 health. Bomb gets planted as well as Lucy. Smokey knows that hasn't gone as far as he wanted it to, so he gets to hold the short angle. The flash works out perfectly, and that's pulled tagged out to 50 as well. And Lucy, he's able to escape. Not a scratch done. Without a single dent. And now it's going to be Tican in the retake. Roka finds himself 3. Unbelievable. In split second, he even finds the 4th with the Glock as Tican is all left on Paul with the AWP. And I think that 4K from Roka has absolutely turned it around now as Lucy does find the last, and Phantom's Ignite 14-13.
That's right, Phantom's Ignite 14-13. They're looking for match and series points, and the economy for Tican is shot. It's gone. They've all got deals, but nothing in the bank.
I've just called a tech pause. I think this is the pause that I use for technicals. So has been a tech pause coming in. I did see Lucy shake his mouse at the end of the round, but I'm not sure if that was his problem or anything like that. As now, we'll use this timeout to fix their problems, but something interesting to note is that they could also use this time to sort of evaluate. Even though they're having that technical timeout, they can still talk during this time, you know. And there we go. They have unpaused it. Did have slight problem, I'm guessing, with the technical. As now the 5 deagle buy from Tican might be the buy that separates Phantom's Ignite, either taking this or forcing this into overtime.
Tican, they need to win this map to force us to a 3rd on the overpass. Phantoms are looking to take this in just 2. And these deals are all that stop them from taking match point.
As I mentioned, that 5 deagle buy could be the buy that gets it, but Tican playing this on slow. They're not really going for the peaks, they're just playing the passive game, playing for the time, and 1 minute left on the clock as the execute comes in. Are they going to clear boiler though for both players that are there? They will not. Kratix, he's able to find one with the deagle, but this time it's Ares that finds one, but Kratix, he's quick to trade, and look at this. It's a 4-on-3 and it's all in favour of Tican. An AK retrieved, but Roka, he's able to find one. Although Kratix has the AK, it might be that Phantoms get the bomb site locked down to a T as it's now all on the retake. Tican, there another man down as Janku finds one with the AWP. Kratix, he's in a partnership with the AK trying to find that AWPer, but it's not going to work out as Rogi finds it and Alex, he's running. He's going to have to save the AK and they're going to play for the overtime.
Yeah, and overtime is exactly what they need. They can only hope to get there in these next 2 rounds. It's all down to that. And their economy's not going to look very good. Only $2,000 for each player, and it's they've got to come up with something absolutely massive in this round. Four Eagles and an AK. That's all they've got. That's all that stands between Phantoms and the grand final win.
This is it, as you said. It's this one round that separates Phantoms Ignite from winning or losing. As now, it's going to be the early aggression from Rogi and Ares again. 2 individually talented players. I mean, Rogi's definitely showed up this game. The 3k with the Deagle, that was a definite highlight for this season. As now, clock winds down, but Phantoms Ignite, they know they've got the time. It's all on Tican now. The pressure's all on them. They've got rounds to spare, and Roka edging towards apartments alongside Lutzi. They do try and find something. They're trying to find that opening frag, or at least a bit of info that they could use to push a bomb site from, and it's exactly what they've decided to do. They fell off of this A heavy presence. They are throwing the smokes, but it's going to be the grouping towards B that does it. No player has actually moved from the B bomb site. It is just a repositioning of players. They've seen this strat rather before, where they've shown presence on one site, but they're going to the other, and it's exactly what they're going to read into now as the B execute. It's about to land. 25 seconds left. The Molotov comes out. The flashes are in, and this is it.
This is where the AK is. This could be everything they need. Pratt already gets one. Alex only managing to find one with the AK-47. Now 4 versus 3. Tican just still with the Deagles, but star player in the back. Going to be able to stop the bomb. 7 seconds left, and they have nothing. Phantoms Ignite cannot do anything. Star player with the flank with the Deagle stopping the bomb with only 7 seconds left, and Tican have been saved.
I cannot believe that's just happened. Tican with an absolute display of why you should never give up. And look at the economy on the Phantoms Ignite side. It's good, but it's not the best. Utility isn't great on Roka. Everyone else is fine, but look at the buy on Tican's side. So many guns saved, so much money stored. This is exactly what they needed as Phantoms Ignite. They're now playing to try and grasp. The pressure's back on them. Both teams, they feel it now. That was unbelievable.
Absolutely crazy stuff on towards B there. From Alex in the back with the AK. It's a star player with the lurk. Tican Esports looking to take this to overtime. 1 round, we're going the full distance, all 30. So Phantoms Ignite look to spread out towards A. 1 minute left.
They're taking things slow here. As I say that again, I always do this. They are going to execute. With a minute left on the clock, they should have learned from last round not to play it too late, and this is it. This is the round. As Kratix, he's able to find one with the AK, but he's not good for more. Just loots, he's quick to trade, and it might even work out because they know the info of the mini pit player, and the Molotov comes in as well. It's going to flush in, but it might not even do any damage. He just escapes star players. He's able to find one, but only one as M4 does chime in, but only down to 14 health. Ares, he stays alive. It's a 2-on-3 retake, and Phantoms Ignite.
That smoke's going to buy so much time. So much time, but that nade! Oh, could have been deadly, but doesn't find anyone.
Here we go. Phantoms Ignite. Locking down this B bomb site. Alex is going to find one, but that is it. It is over. Just like that. 16-14. Phantoms Ignite. They take the series 2-0. Phantoms Ignite are your champions for Phoenix League Season 4.
Absolutely right. Phantoms Ignite take the series 2-0. 16-10 on the first map, 16-14 on the second, and Tican Esports are eliminated from the tournament. Your grand final winners are Phantoms Ignite after picking up the map in a 2-0 fashion, absolutely convincingly, this best of 3 series. There's absolutely so many plays went down this game from both teams, but it wasn't enough for Tican. Even with that incredible round with just the Deagles, it's not enough.
It nearly worked out, but as you said, it wasn't enough. That was one of the most intense plays I've seen for a little while. That was honestly one of the most heart-racing moments, especially with that Deagle play as well. I think what you've got to realise, though, is how good Tican were in those games. They lost the series 2-0, but they kept double digits in both of those games, in which they had some unbelievably solo plays, and also they do very well in that team situation. If we can, we could probably do an interview with one of the players. So,
yeah,
if someone's around in chat, interview. Yeah, we can do an interview if that's cool. If one of you want to join the Discord, join one of the voice channels.
I'd love to. If he's around, I'd love to talk to Roker, because that Deagle 3K in the first half of Inferno. Sometimes I think some rounds like that with just the Deagles early on, that those are the rounds that can swing a game. And it could have been, if Phantoms didn't pick up that one, Tican could have swept through and taken the map. But instead, Roker had some amazing performances. I believe getting up to close to 30 kills on that final map. We've got
Rogie here, so welcome, Rogie. Congratulations on your victory. It was a very interesting one, but it was very good nonetheless. So how did things go? What did you think of the games?
I think they were really tough, to be fair. But, we were struggling quite a bit just because we knew how aim starry they kind of were, because a lot of them were just aimers from what I've seen from their demos and all that. So it kind of made it a bit difficult to do any kind of executions, because we thought they would constantly go for the fights, but in reality they just started respecting us, I realised.
Yeah, some great individual plays we've seen from your side and from the Tican side. Obviously you are the champions. Do you think you'll be back for another season?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, it was a great victory nonetheless, and I think Phantoms Ignite, they are your champions, of course, but nonetheless, they have put in an absolute performance. We've seen through and through an unbelievable array of teamwork and display of just how good this side is. And so, do you want to add anything, Rogie?
Go follow Phantoms Ignite on Twitter and #PhantomsOnFire, and we'll be back to win the next season too.
Sounds good. That is it from us for now, though. Phantoms Ignite are your champions. 2-0 the series, 10-16 on Vertigo, and the 16-14 on Inferno as well. I've been Retro, joined by Penguin. We have been Phoenix League Season 4, and for now, we'll be signing off. We shall see you all very, very soon. Take care.